Hello out there! I'm back, and it's time for another Artful box! Woo! This is a subscription box for spring, my favorite time of the year, and it's also my favorite time of the quarter because I get to open a box. So this is the regular subscription box, the quarterly box, and I think I might have got mine a little bit late. I have shipping issues again. And here she is. Oh, she's so cute. Look at the fishies. So this is supposed to be a calligraphy and brush lettering box. Let's get the satisfying bit done. And, oh no! Not satisfying. Go all the way. No! Ugh, the box has betrayed me. There we go. Paper! Woo. Bye. And here we go. Got some pens. There's some advertisements for pens. We got more of these little cards. That's nice. Oh, what's this? Oh, this looks fancy. Oh, they're in an envelope. I like that. It's one of those like old school kind of wrappy. Oh, I remember I did exams once and we had to put them in these. I think it was my GCSEs. Which, yes, it's a British thing, but I went to a British school for a short while in high school. And, ooh, a whole bunch of pens. Oh, there's an eraser too. That's nice. A Tombow plastic eraser. These are really good. Phthalate free and latex free, which is usually the best kind. So let's see what pens we got here. There's a bunch of them. Ooh! So we have a bunch of the Tombow double-ended ones. So they're a thin, they have a thin side and, oh gosh, and a brush side. Ugh. So we have those in blue, orange, question mark, kind of peachy orange, my favorite color, lilac, and gray, kind of neutral gray, a very nice light pink, a darker orange or a red, a turquoise, love that, and a black. Is it black? Yeah, it's black. So I'll obviously be trying these out later and seeing how true to color the caps are. So that's nice. A nice range of colors. They really match the box well. I mean, I bet they've used them for the box. Really springy, summery colors. That's nice. And then we also have, what are these? Twin tone. So these are also Tombow, but they're called twin tone. So they have one thicker end and one thinner end, but are they the same shape? Well, we shall see in a moment. So they have a really, really fine end. Like, it looks like it might be like, I don't know, 0.5 maybe, which is a really good thickness for writing. So we have that in violet, grassy green, what do they call it? They call it yellow green, but I would call that a grass green. A bright pink, fuchsia, a sky blue, and yellow, chrome yellow. That is a gorgeous combination of colors. I really like that. I have to put them in rainbow order now. Okay. Yeah. Great for lettering and drawing. And then there's also a Tombow, also a pencil, HB regular drawing pencil. Nice. So I think that's the meat of the box. Oh, there's something else in here. Ooh. Oh, they actually it's not like the Artful brand paper. This is like proper Bristol, Tombow's own Bristol paper. I really appreciate that. I mean, their paper has been fine that they've sent before, but like this is, the whole box is the same brand. So that's pretty cool. And then of course, the magazine. Let's learn about calligraphy and other stuff. These are always really fun to look at, really inspirational. So there's some hand lettering stuff. I love hand lettering. I'm not great at it, but I'm working on it. There's some tattoos in here. I love that. And yeah, some guides to how you letter, which is always nice. And some of these like embellished kind of flower letters, that's a lot of fun to do, and I'm sure that's really great to do with these markers. So yeah, some nice guides to modern calligraphy, which is so much fun and actually not that difficult if you just put some time into it. And even how to use these to draw. Like some of the artwork from the actual box. The fishies, the Nemo fish. And then the anemone. That, the anemone. Finding Nemo is like my favorite movie of all time. So let me just look at the guide here, see if there's anything I'm missing. The fine tip of the twin tone is actually 0.3 millimeters, which is even better than I thought. That's nice. I like to use somewhere between 0.2 and 0.5 for drawing, so that's really nice. That's a really good combination of stuff. Prices and links and stuff I will write here. This is how much the subscription box costs. And this is where you can go and order one for yourself. I recommend it. They're great fun. So let me pause and look through this book a little bit, and then I will return and do some fun stuff with these delicious things. Mwah. So I'm back, and it's time to play. So I'm just going to start by just trying each color and seeing what they look like, trying the different thicknesses. And I'm going to start with the twin tone because I've had the Tombow brush pens before, so I know kind of how they work. But these, I'm really curious about these. And I'm not using the Bristol paper because I don't know about you guys, but I feel bad about using really good paper for just trying stuff out. So I'm going to use the paper that we got with the printing, the lino print box, which is still nice paper, but it's not like it's not fancy. It's not as fancy as the Bristol paper. So I'm going to start with yellow and just see how it looks. Oh, that's very pretty. And the thin one. Ooh, that's a fine line. I like it. So that's the chrome yellow. And we'll go for the green. It's not quite as grassy on paper. It looks kind of more pea green. But it is yellow tone, which is what they call it too. Then the sky blue. Ooh. Very pretty, very bright blue. And then the purple, violet. Ooh, that's a very pink toned purple. And they write really smoothly. Like the nib is almost soft. And there's a bright fuchsia. Those three look nice together. That's like My Little Pony right there. Pretty. Those will be nice for drawing. Are they waterproof? I don't know. Now on to the brush tips. Now, like I said, I've had a couple of these before. I think I actually had the turquoise one years and years and years ago. I think they are dead and gone by now. Now I'm gonna try the gray. That's a nice neutral gray. And I saw a tip in the book where they use the brush end of the gray to draw some letters. And you use that as the sketch and then draw over them with the color. I'm gonna try that, see how it works. I'm gonna go over with the blue. Now this one's pretty dark, I think, so it should cover it. Wow, that's bright. That's a really pretty bright blue. So I'm gonna try that. I'm actually gonna try, there's a rat hair on there. They do a blending thing, so I'm gonna go in with the blue, halfway down, and then I'm gonna grab the turquoise and blend that down. See how it works. Yeah. I think the blending might work better on the Bristol because the Bristol is slightly glossy. So that turquoise is, as expected, very pretty. What letter shall I do? I will do a B for Betty. I'm not the best at just freehand lettering. I need to do a sketch first. I think that might be sort of an illustrator problem. So now on to the lilac. Lilac is my favorite color. Yes, it's so pretty. Don't know how well this is going to blend with the turquoise, but we're going to try. Yeah. Probably not the best color to blend with, but it's very pretty. I love me some lilac. Orange. That is almost identical to the chrome yellow. Maybe a little bit more orange. But yeah, very similar. What other fancy letter can I do? I'll just do a squiggle. It's very bright though, I like that. So when you do lettering, the upstrokes are thin and the downstrokes are thick. And you get that by pressing harder or lighter on the brush. Did I do I did the turquoise. Pink! Yeah, that's pink. It's a little bit peachy, it's a very light pink. Nice, those two go very well together. Very girly. Now this one, in the lighting before I thought this was kind of like a dark orange, but it looks more red now in this lighting. Let's see. I still don't know, guys. I think it's red. It's really bright. It's almost like an orange leaning kind of corally red, but it's nice. I like it. And of course, the staple, black. Yeah. So that's all the markers. And I'm actually gonna try using some water and treating them like watercolors, because that was also one of the tips in the book. So I think I'm just gonna draw I'll draw a flower. Keep it simple. Super basic flower. Nothing terribly biologically correct about that, but it's a flower. And then, should I do, yeah, I'll do lilac here. And then some water on my brush, which I conveniently had here. And then just try to blend that out. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, that's really nice. It's just a nice way to sort of soften the edges. You don't have to do too much either. And once again, I'm sure this will be even easier to do on the Bristol, since this paper is a bit more porous. I don't know. Can you see that? Can you see it? Let's zoom in. Hi. There we go. Get in there. Cool. Let's try the pink as well. You know I'm gonna try all the colors actually. Blendy blend. Yeah. I mean, it works fine on this sort of watercolor paper, but I think you might not have to be quite as quick on the shinier paper, glossier paper. But that's nice, it blends out nicely. I wonder what happens if I... Yeah, you can add some more details. Some sort of shading lines. Yes. I'll go for the turquoise too while I'm at it. Obviously a great deal brighter. See what happens. Ooh. Yeah, this one, the blend is a little bit more obvious because it's a darker color. Yeah, that works nicely. Sort of move it around a bit using more or less water. Awesome. Let's go for the orange. This is some weird ass flower. Oh, I like the way the orange blends out. It's still really bright, just a lot lighter. Cute. And then should I do the blue or the red? We'll do the blue. That's a really, really bright blue. I like that. And it's still really bright through blending. Wow. That's some pigment, y'all. Yes. I haven't tried the red. I guess I'll just try that on the side. Yep, also a really bright blend. And it goes a long way too. I mean, look how far I can drag that out. Cool. Cool, cool. And like I said, it can probably go even further on the slightly glossier paper. Did I close these well? Yes. Oh, let's see how the gray blends too. Yeah, surprisingly, the gray doesn't blend as well. But maybe it's because of the paper. Oh, that's really not in picture. There. Yeah, that didn't work quite as well, but that could be because of the paper. So yeah, so far these are nice. I'm gonna try these guys and see if they are water soluble as well. Do just draw simple leaf. Yeah. It's definitely water soluble, but in a different way. I feel like this, I feel like it blends out more. Like I can almost completely erase it. Which I suppose I could with the other one too. It just looks different for some reason. But yeah, that's definitely a technique you could use for that too. I'll try with the purple one too, on the thin end. That's a really ugly flower. But yeah, You can, woo! So yeah, that blends out too. So first of all, yes, I used the pencil from the kit, made it nice and sharp. And then I started by mapping out on my dot grid paper where I want my letters to go. And I do what I believe is called faux lettering. I don't actually use a brush to draw the letters outright. I sketch them and fake the different thicknesses of the lines because I'm a cheat like that. But you know what? It gives me full control. And I still like the way that it looks. So yeah, I decided to go for a nice little hello out there. Because of course. Just to try out the brushes, and I realized after this that I probably could have done this differently. I probably didn't need to use the actual like brush pen brushes to fill this in later, because I've already faked the brush strokes. I don't need to, you know, I just made it difficult for myself. But I wanted to try the color combinations that they had provided with me, so that's why I did that. So yeah, I did some embellishes here, just because it's cute. And then I went on to chuck this on my light table, nice and bright, and on that Bristol paper, which yes, has a completely different texture than the watercolor paper. I felt like I could layer the brush pen a little bit more. It blended itself quite nicely. I found on the Lilac one, it kind of turned out a little patchy, but that might have just been my own technique. It's still a really pretty color, and I like the way the brush moves on the paper. So I just filled everything in, and this is where I probably could have, you know, used the other end of the marker and given myself even more control, because that's one thing that I find difficult with brush lettering is how to control the pressure and get the right thicknesses. When I press lightly to get the thin lines, my hand tends to shake and it looks like poop. So I do like the other end and just faking it till I make it. So I used the really thin end of the twin tones for my embellishments and to get a bit of pop of different color. And then I decided to line the little hello just to give it some extra contrast. And I really like that bright pink, so I wanted to get more of that in there. And then for some added texture, I stippled my little bat, and I found that these worked just fine for stippling. An added bonus is that you have two different thicknesses to work with in the same shade, so that's great. So here it is. Very cute. This is a great box. Some really high quality stuff in there, and yeah, thanks for watching. I hope I could inspire you, and I'll see you next time. Bye!